put on this world to sell pecan log rolls and rubber alligators and make road trips fun, and that's my mission. And I figured that out later. So I think it's never too late to know what is really your passion. And along the way, everything I did helped get me to this point. I was a public defender for 10 years in Atlanta, Georgia. And I thought, this is so unjust, and I am going to run for the Georgia State House. I discovered another passion when I got there, because my district was very active in environmental issues. So I was on the Natural Resources Committee for 14 years, really became an advocate for the environment. And I ran an environmental nonprofit law firm. And then the mayor of Atlanta called me and he said, quit suing Georgia Power, come work for the city of Atlanta. We're gonna do great things. And so I was with the city of Atlanta for 3.5 years, happy in my little green bubble, when I literally got a call from the investment firm that had bought my grandfather's company and said, hey, Stephanie, do you want to buy Stuckey's? I invested my life savings. What I bought was a business in distress, 6 figures in debt. We had no assets. And I quickly realized I had to change our business model. We no longer owned or operated any of the stores. We only had 68 of them still standing. The franchise agreements were out of compliance with federal law. I had to renegotiate them all as licensing deals, and I had to figure out how are we going to make money, and we went into consumer products. And I got a business partner, and we bought a manufacturing facility. We bought a pecan shelling plant, a fundraising business, and a candy business. And we went from being 6 figures in debt to, we closed out last year, almost 13 million gross sales. So my ambition comes from investing my life savings at age 53. Also, I think you have to have a higher purpose, right? And so when I first bought Stuckey's and I brought in my business partner, I said, we're gonna figure out our why. It cannot be to make money, and it's gotta be bigger than that. And I said, our brand is about the road trip. We're making road trips fun again. I will close on this because I think it aligns with the values, right? In the 1950s and 60s, when the South especially was very segregated and Jim Crow laws were in effect, there were very few places on the road where African Americans could travel and pull over because it was whites only. Stuckey's was never segregated. And so I was running in the Black district, and I'll never forget that Black minister backed me. And I was shocked, is it my position on housing and healthcare? And he's like, no, it's none of that. Your grandfather was good to us. So if you are values aligned, if you're purpose aligned, if you do the right thing, it's not just like your present. It's like 2-3 generations later. It's still gonna be there.